Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the rumpled one. It's November the 3rd, Friday, NFP Day. Yeah, it's pretty much settled down by now. But let's just kind of look at what was possible, and hopefully you took advantage of some of these things. I've just got the dashboard here. This is the GPS, just basically telling me where price is. And you can see this was yesterday's high and price cut right through it. And if you look here, you can see there was the high point of that right there. And this one was a little bit higher. So you could call that a breakout if you like, because price broke out of this channel here. So, but let's drill down. NFP Day. I've got an indicator that allows you to type in any date, and then it'll just plot the horizontal lines that you like. If it's high, low. Let me take a look at it here. I don't even remember the plot by date. That was a 2016 indicator. Oh yeah, you can do the open, the high, the low, the close, the midpoint, and if you want to, you can even shade in the zone. And you can pick different styles, and that's where you type in the dates. So, you know, not rocket science, but handy nonetheless. So you can see here the highs and the lows of the NFP, different dates. And on the little display here, what the minus means is the price is below the high and the low. Okay, so you can see right here, that's the low NFP, and the high is right there. And you can see close versus the high, close versus the low. You can see it's below it. And it gives you a fib percent level for those who like the fibs. And the plus sign, well, it means it's above it, and the equal sign, it means it's between it. So of course today, November the 3rd, price is always going to be between the high and the low, because it's putting in today's high and low. But you can see here it's also for the 3rd, so there's the 3rd there, and there's the 3rd there. That's where price is. But if let's just make this chart a little bit wider, and it's the daily. And why am I on the Euro NZD? I don't trade that. How'd that happen? Anyway, so you can see here, if you were trading, and let's just say for whatever reason you were right here, or let's just switch over to the 1 hour chart. So if you were following NFP, and you saw price hit this line, and since it's a red candle, you could have gone short, and that would have been worth 26 pips maybe. You know, walk away with maybe 20 pips. Not too bad, right? And then you see price came back up, the candle closed, touched the line, and then turned around. Okay? But then here, once again, horizontal line, the July NFP high, it cut right through it. So you had an opportunity there to get long at 114.17, and it hit a high of 114.419, which would have been good for what? 24 pips maybe. So you see, once again, just trading horizontal lines, and if you just stuck with this one pair, you had an opportunity a couple of times to pick up 20 pips. Now somebody's going to go, yeah, but what about right here? You know, look at that. If I would have went short at 113.89, it only went down to 113.879. I mean, that's only like 1 pip. That maybe didn't even cover the spread. You would have lost. Well, guess what? That's trading. Sometimes you lose. But the point is, I mean, let's look at this again. If price came down here and then the buyers pushed it back there, maybe you just want to sit that one out. because if you think about it, the midpoint is probably here. Price is above the midpoint. We've talked about midpoint before. I've talked about it before. So you maybe you were looking to go long because price was above the previous midpoint and price opened above the previous midpoint. That's usually an indication to go long. And had you done that, you might have taken a little heat to the downside, but then you'd have more upside to look at. So this is just one way, trading NFP using horizontal lines from the previous NFP levels. Of course, we could just go ahead if we wanted to, and we could look at the daily chart here, or we're using today's high, low, open, mid, and the previous. So let's switch back to the 1 hour chart. Okay, and once again, you see here, it opened, there's the daily open right there. You could have taken it short here at 114.02, cutting across that horizontal line, and there you go. And then see here once again, open above the mid, hit that horizontal line. There's about 5 pips to be had. Hit it the second time, much more. Plain simple. I mean, just using horizontal lines, nothing fancy. I mean, you could have traded the 114.00, the 114.25 psycho, the 113.75 psycho, and all of those trades would have paid off, so long as you're going with the candle color at the line. Okay? It's really not that difficult. And I don't know why people make it so. Maybe they like to show how smart they are. But I think, what was it? When you make things simple, that's the sign of genius or something like that. I can't remember the quote. Anyway, I don't need to beat a dead horse. I think I've made my point. And if not, feel free to ask questions. You guys know where to find me. You can look in the comments. And I think that's about it for now. So, as always, fellow traders, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. The Rumpled One, signing off to continue draining the banks.